a lot of people talk about how important it is to share your journey, not just your music, because people often fall in love with who you are as a person and what you represent and what you stand for, rather than just the music itself. So I feel like my biggest fans came to me because they loved who I was as a person, and then, yeah, they just loved my music too and constantly keep streaming it. I have people who show up at all my shows. Who There's this one person who I found at school, and she's one of my biggest fans. She just like comes to all my shows, photographs me, helps me do everything I need. I do have fans.
And what is that? What do your fans mean to you?
Fans mean the world to me. I wouldn't be anything without them. So if someone's listening to my music and they're like feeling something and they're like, we love what you do, we love your journey, we love the stories you're telling, and we want to be a part of that journey, that's, I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more.
Can you tell me any stories that involve your fans?
Ooh. I mean, there's a lot of like social media stuff, people like constantly supporting and DMing me. But also, I feel like the biggest experience I've had was this one person from school who just like heard my story when I was talking to someone at a panel at school. And she's like, I love your entire life journey. And even though I haven't listened to your music, I'm your fan. So there have been people who just like, even without listening to my music, they're like, we just love who you are and what you stand for, and we want to support you. And she streams all my songs, and she sent me her end of the year Spotify thing. I was among her top 5 artists, so that was really cool to see. But which is why I feel like a lot of people talk about how important it is to share your journey, not just your music, because people often fall in love with who you are as a person and what you represent and what you stand for, rather than just the music itself. So I feel like my biggest fans came to me because they loved who I was as a person, and then, yeah, they just loved my music too and constantly keep streaming it.
And what ultimate impact do you hope to have as an artist?
This one person who I was talking about, she always goes, well, listening to your music just it gives me the courage to like be bolder and stand up for myself. And she got out of a relationship that she didn't want to be in, and she was like, well, I think being around you and listening to what you do and just being around you helped me do that. So if they are able to take something from my music and take action on it, implement it in their own lives, be it going after their dream or getting out of something that they don't want to be a part of, just learning to be their true authentic selves and not being afraid to do whatever they want to do because they're a part of my journey, or if they listen to my music and choose to do that, that's the ultimate goal. Hopefully the fans are able to do something actionable in their lives as a result of listening to my music or being a part of my journey. Everybody needs some